have a really, really special guest.
So nice to see you. How are you doing?
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm actually really excited and thrilled today to have one of my really good friends come today. And I'm not going to talk too much. Let's show her video first.
I'm Dwania Peele, and I am the Executive Director and the founder of Canadian Small Business Women. It really got birthed out of the fact that I felt that there was a need for people who didn't grow up in an entrepreneurial household to get information on how to start a business. We really aim to be a collaborative group where we can connect people with all the tools that they need in order to start or propel their small business. Of our past virtual workshops or conferences. And I know you're probably pinching yourself going, darn it, why did I miss it? But don't worry, guess what? We have the replays for you. Visit our new shop at shop.canadiansmallbusinesswomen.ca and you'll be able to get the replay of all of our events going forward. So we have our previous conferences, our previous workshops, and yeah, of course, anything that we have coming forward for that's virtual, you'll be able to catch it in the replay.
Dwania Peele is the owner and executive director of Canadian Small Business Women, a lover of entrepreneurship, volunteering, and networking. Dwania strives to inspire aspiring and current entrepreneurs in Canada. A chemist and political scientist by training and education, but an entrepreneur at heart. Dwania has started 2 successful businesses since 2008. In 2013, CSBW began serving as a platform for aspiring and current small business women of Canada through e-courses, blogs, online chats, expos, etc. Dwania continues to make an impact by appearing as a panelist, keynote speaker across North America to provide valuable insight to those in need. She also champions the success of entrepreneurs, and it is reflected in her 2 new books, The Power Within, Inspiring Stories of Female Immigrant Entrepreneurs, and The Voices of Strength, Inspiring Stories of Female Entrepreneurs. She's been awarded multiple times, few to name: 2019 Top 100 Black Women to Watch in Canada, 2018 recipient of Brampton Board of Trade Top 40 Under 40 Award, and RBC Entrepreneur of the Year nominee 17 and 18. Let's welcome Dwania.
Ritu.
Hey. Welcome to Best Practices, Mind, Body, and Soul.
Thank you for having me, friend.
I'm so glad to see you. It's been ages. Oh my God, when we talked last time, I think it's been a while. Like, yeah, it was you were holding like something online workshop and I attended that, right? I think that was the last time.
I can't remember. Or no, I saw you in the flesh from a distance in January.
Oh, you did?
Yes, you dropped something off.
Oh my God, I don't know where you saw me. Okay, cool. You have different hair.
Yes, it's a little different today.
Nice. Cool. Well, welcome. Dwania, we know each other, I think, almost 5 years now, I think, because I know Gabby 6 years. I probably met you like a year later or something around that. Can you just tell us, first of all, what is CSBW?
So, Canadian small business women, really, we want to serve as that community that can help entrepreneurs. A lot of times, as women and as immigrant women, we have these great business ideas and we don't know where to go to find the resources we need to go from idea to reality. And that's where we come in. We want to build that community to help people to thrive in their businesses.
Yes, and I have attended multiple seminars and workshops with you. We have done booths at your events. We miss those events days. We had so much fun. And about your profession, what is your actual profession? Like that's like totally different.
Yeah, my 9 to 5. So I do have a degree in chemistry. My 9 to 5, I manage a lab and it's fun. I really do like it, but I get to, work the two different sides of my brain, I guess.
Yeah, that's definitely, because scientists and those things I think of, I'm like nowhere close. IQ, boom, psh, more creative. So I live on just creative side, but you are balancing. And you know what, when I heard first time that you have like 9 to 5 job and you're doing so much with CSBW, I'm like, how you get all that time and energy? That's inspiring about you. I feel you plan and organize so many things. What's 3 things you can tell women can take from these events?
Well, from the events themselves or from just the overall scheme?
Overall is fine. Overall is fine because
I get asked that question a lot. Like, how do you do it? How do you do it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think about the how. I just do it. I'm pretty good at saying I'm going to do something and then I have to do it because saying it holds me accountable. And I usually try to say it to someone so that I know that person will probably come back to me and go, oh, what about this? And I don't want to say, oh, I didn't do it. I want to make sure that I've done it. But I am very organized. I plan to the T. I live and breathe by calendars, but I also live and breathe by boundaries. You need to make sure you set boundaries and everything you do falls into that pocket. It makes it a bit easier.
Yeah. So when you do these events, and do you feel any pressure? How you handle that? That's what I want to know.
Okay. I don't like to fail. Okay. I don't like to fail at all. And I still, to this day, can remember vividly 2 events that I consider a failure where I was sitting in a corner practically hyperventilating. And I never want to have an event like those 2 again. And that's my low bar. So everything I do now, I think, how can it be successful? And what do I need to make it successful? And yeah, like in the whole planning stage, I'm confident when I lay it out on paper. I am nervous when I'm executing everything leading up to the event. The day before the event, I feel nothing because there's nothing I can do within that short time frame. I know that I have done everything I possibly could up until that moment. And then it's like, let go and let God.
Can you share 1 or 2 successful stories, what your like women got out of it and they shared with you after?
Sure. Actually, the first book, the one that you're a part of, that you helped, that actually came to me because we used to do 2 immigrant women small business expos, right? One in Toronto and one in Ottawa. And I kept remembering people coming up to me, and first they were absolutely shocked that I was the person behind the brand. And second, they would all just share their stories with me, like they give me little tidbits of some of the things that they had to overcome. And, they really want to be an entrepreneur and they really want to be able to tell their story. And I'm like, the perfect way to get some of these things out is by doing a book. And to be able to see the stories on paper and see the feeling or get feedback on the feeling that the co-authors felt when they got that book in their hand and they see that their story, they feel like they're telling their stories. I mean, how you felt when you first got that book in your hand and you're like, I am an author.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's everybody says share your story. It's very important. And I think when you had this idea, I was like so excited. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm not a writer. I'm not much of, typing the whole story and telling everybody like that with words. But this was an experience. This was a great experience for me too. And meeting with all the other women and, talking to them, it was great experience. And I'm still waiting for the party.
And you can't say you're not a writer anymore. You are a writer.
I am a writer now. I wrote, yes, totally. So tell me, Dwania, so if I'm starting a business today and I don't know what to do, what is the first few steps and where I can go and get that information like within a day if I want to connect with you?
Okay, so first thing you should do if you're starting a business is just to write down that business idea. Just short version. What is your business? What is your goal for the business?
True.
Why do you want to start the business? Why is big, right?
True.
And we do have a checklist that we try to go through. You can just jump on our website. I believe the pop-up is from our email list and you automatically get a checklist that goes down the how-tos. Okay, once you figure out your business idea, what's your business name? Big thing, everyone. Your business name is very important. Yes. Please do not name your business Dwania Peele because nobody knows what
knows you. Yeah.
Unless you have a budget like McDonald's and you are a market, please make sure your name says something about what you do.
Something about the work you do. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, because there's so many, when you drive around the city, I see so many big offices and buildings, and sometimes I read the names and the logo and the name just doesn't even tell you what it does. I started noticing that, and I asked John, sometimes John knows and sometimes he doesn't. So we just Google it. I'm like, we were thinking this and this is what they do. Like, can you imagine?
Yeah.
So, it's weird, like people picked name which like not even relatable and you can't even like it's not intuitive.
No. A lot of times people get emotional with the name because it's like, oh, this is my baby, but you have to think, you have to pull emotion out of being a business owner sometimes. And you have to be practical and think of the fact that you are in business to make money. Your business is not your hobby.
Yeah.
You're in business to make money.
Unlike mine, hobby turned passion turned business.
But that can work because you got it to the point where now it's a business, right? And not all hobbies can translate into business because you have to know how to run it like a business or else it's always going to be a hobby.
Yeah. So you have any upcoming events coming? So we would like to know.
Oh my, can I tell you? Okay,
the calendar is
February. I'm looking down because my desk calendar is here. February has been back to back.
Yeah.
The back.
I've been seeing online, yes.
Today is my last thing of February because it's my last day in February. We do have some stuff coming up, but I'm going to be honest, they're not all out there yet because we've been so focused on February. The next big thing for us, we're doing a Facebook Live on the 11th on our Canadian Small Business Women channel for International Women's Day. So.
Oh, that's good. I was just going to say, you must be doing something for the Women's International Women's Day for March. Yes.
I was trying not to, but because I'm tired, but my interns are like, no.
That one you got to do.
Do something.
You are Canadian small business woman. So Women's Day, you got to do something. Okay, so 11th March, you're going live on Facebook. Okay, so everybody note that. I'll try to definitely join. What is the date on 11th March?
March 11th is a Thursday, and it's going to be at 5:30.
5:30. That should work. I have a class at 7 o'clock.
All right, we'll be done by 7.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, I would love to join. And your website again, can you repeat, Dwania, so people can get info?
Sure. It's CanadianSmallBusinessWomen.ca.
Awesome. It was great chit-chatting. I know we have so much we can talk, but this segment is about just, get to know you a little bit and then what you do, and then we move on. And my friends at the Let's Talk show were asking about you, actually. And I told them, I'm having Dwania today. They're like, no, we have to call her. I go, no, she's my friend. I'm talking to her this weekend. They're like, oh, you're already having her. Yeah, we have to call her because you're well known. People know what you're doing. And you know what? You're doing a great job because I have learned so much from you. And I still have all the notes on the phone. We talked about the business tricks and tips. So I'm following what I learned from you. And there's so much more I still need to learn because keeping discipline and organized. I'm organized, I felt, but you're like, I'm here. So thank you so much for sharing all your knowledge and your passion for entrepreneurship and volunteering. So great to have you.
Thanks for having me too.
Yes,
I know.
thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, everyone.